Well, hello there, ladies and gentlemen. This is Ray Dolan coming to you live on a Tuesday, and the date of the day is the 14th of September 2021. We'd like to thank Norma for introducing the show for us today. And then Norma is from Tipperary, and we met her at Mears Court on Saturday night along with Ross Williams, the legend that is. We're going to start off our show in association with the restoration and regeneration of Column Barracks, Mullingar. So let's start off with the 12 bongs. Bong, 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 bong. Just checking that camera. Did it go off? Did. Yes, indeed. It's connecting. And yes, we got our star on the show, ladies and gentlemen. It's Graig from Mullingar, but originally from Scotland. Graig, give us 4 of your best bongs, please.
Bong, 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 bong.
Absolutely, he's been practicing. He got up early this morning, and he's a musician, so he's got a bit of music there going. I'm a drummer, so mine have to be just straight bongs. Bong, bong. Bong, bong. And we're going to change around the show like we did yesterday, and we're going to chat to our special guest today. Graig, how are you getting on?
Not too bad, Ray, thanks.
You spell it a little bit different. G-R...
E-I-G.
Yeah, is that Scottish?
I believe so. Either that or my parents just don't like me very much. So, yeah, I got loads of different pronunciations of it over the years, as you can imagine, with roll calls in school and whatnot.
Yeah, what would they usually say? Graig?
Well, if you just do a Scottish accent, then yeah.
Graig, yeah. And Berry. So it's a very Scottish name. Is that Scottish, Berry?
I don't know. It's a fruit, so
it's a fruit. Brilliant. Well, look, as I said, I seen your page there, and as I said, you sent me a like to like your page, and I says, do you know what? I like that page, so I'm going to like it. So we liked it. Sent you a message, and you have. It's called berryjamstudios.com. You're the owner and producer. You're a musician and originally from Fife, but living in Ballinallee, County Longford.
That's it, yeah.
How did you manage to get to Ballinallee?
So that's a recent, well, about maybe a year and a half ago now, I met a woman.
Hey!
We're actually now engaged as well recently, so...
Congratulations.
So happy days.
And her name is?
Rachel.
Hello, Rachel. How's it going?
I'll be watching as well, so hi, Rachel.
Brilliant. Tell us a little bit about yourself, how you got here and what you're up to at the moment.
So here in Ireland, moved over with the family. Dad got a job in Intel back in the day, so we all moved over. All my other family's still in Scotland, so that's all over there. And then more or less just lived in Mullingar until about a year and a half ago. This is my hometown really. So
brilliant.
Yeah.
What do you think of Mullingar?
Mullingar's great. It's a good centre for everything. Like you've got a lot of musicians here, a lot of creative people here. Even like yourself, you're doing all this kind of stuff as well. So yeah, it's great. I love Mullingar.
You play music as well. What do you play?
I play a bit of everything, but guitar would be my main instrument.
Mm-hmm.
But I dabble with bass and keyboards, and I sing a little bit as well.
So the studio, how did the studio come about?
The studio came about of me not having a job.
Okay.
And basically knowing how to record stuff, and yeah, so I ended up recording a lot of my own music. And then other bands started to see me record my own music, and they got in touch, and I started recording other bands, and I made a bit of a business out of that. And then I got a real job when that kind of dried up. I still have the studio. I still do stuff with that as well. But
if anyone wants to get in contact with you, how would they contact you? Any musicians that want to get something recorded, even anyone who wants to get something recorded?
So Berry Jam Studios, it's under photography, videography, and music production. So it's still a very big part of that. So I've got a Facebook page, Berry Jam Studios. There's the website, berryjamstudios.com. There's a contact page on that. You can get through me on and all that kind of stuff.
What's the real job now? Is that photography?
Photography. That's my bread and butter at the minute.
Excellent. So what sort of work would you be doing with the photography now at the moment?
So stuff like, I do a lot of stuff for like commercial stuff for businesses, product shoots or stuff like that, or even if you have like new kids or something like that, I do a lot of family shoots and family orientated photo shoots.
Would you have to travel to their houses, or would they come to you, or what way do you work that?
Generally I travel to them, but generally they're always in the vicinity anyway, so.
Excellent. So continuing on, yes, you take photography wherever it goes.
Wherever it goes.
Have you done many weddings?
I haven't done any weddings as of yet.
Really, yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of, as I said,
Which there hasn't really been weddings in the
that's
last
right.
couple of years, I suppose. So.
It's hard to believe, like when we're talking, like, well, I haven't. You know the way he'd say to the lad, well, I haven't played now in a few weeks, and he goes, well, I haven't played in a year and a half, or nearly 2 years.
You have to take that on board.
You really have to take that on board, is right. Look, thanks a million for coming in and saying hello to us. As I say, his business is called berryjamstudios.com, and it's on Facebook, it's on all other social media platforms, and you can get him on that internet machine as well in the .com. So berryjamstudios.com, and if you need photographs taken by this man, just check out his page, because you took some absolutely amazing photographs last week.
This day last week, Tuesday, yeah.
I was looking at them going, where's that now? Where's that? And then I says, geez, he's standing, actually he's in the middle of the road there. It was the one of...
It was very early in the morning, so don't worry, I wasn't getting traffic or anything. Not that the traffic lights would do that to me anyway in Mullingar, but yeah.
But we were down one street, and whatever way you looked at the pictures, you really had to say, that's Mullingar. You couldn't see Mullingar, and then you had to study it and go, wow. So your perspective of the town is totally different. Everyone takes photographs of the town, but you're after bringing it to a whole different level, and that shows your expertise really in what you do. So folks, if you are looking for this man, as I say, check out his web page, berryjamstudios.com, and his Facebook page, and his name is Greig Berry. Thank you, Greg. Legendary, ladies and gentlemen, and just turn our cameras around there and just check that this camera worked over here, and I have a feeling that it didn't because I turned off the internet. Anyway, Murphy's Law. Excellent. So there you are, folks. Every day is a learning day, and I am learning all the time, making loads of mistakes as well. But you know what? The best way to learn something is to do it wrong a good few times, and eventually you get it right. As I said, today is the 14th of September, it's 2021, and we're coming to you with our 12-bong show, and association with restoration and regeneration of Colin Barracks here in Mullingar. We were up there yesterday, and we got some great stories from families from Jadaville there, whether it was their father or the mother. Well, as the fathers went there, actually there was men soldiers then, and so that's the story. So anyway, we're connecting up there with the regeneration of Mullingar Barracks as well, and it's looking good for them at the moment. Birthday shout out for Teresa Campbell, happy birthday to you, and Dolores Mick Cormick, and that's in Irish. She spells it MHICCHORMIC, and she is from Bunn originally, or she's living in Bunn at the moment. So happy birthday to you, Dolores. Mullingar heifer beef. Yes, beef the heels like a Mullingar heifer. They're going for the last 59 years, ladies and gentlemen. Today was their birthday. John Riley from Mullingar, it's your birthday. Happy birthday to you. And Laura Brady Kerr, and she is in Bailaborough, and that's up in Cavan, and hopefully we're going to be back there singing in the Bailey Hotel very, very soon indeed. And Ashleen Corrigan is in Mullingar, it's your birthday. Siobhan Casey, Stratford, she's not Stratford, she's living in Stratford, Wicklow, happy birthday to you. And John Gagan, born, bred and reared in Mullingar, happy birthday to you, John. He's away in Spain at the moment in a swimming pool. And David Sherwood, it's your birthday, and this comes in from Michelle. I think Michelle is your mother. She's keeping an eye on you. And Sean Sheridan, he's having a birthday too. And Pauline Boyce, born, bred and reared in Mullingar, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear friends. Happy birthday to you. There's the birthdays coming to you, folks, from us all live here in the bus, coming to you from Mullingar, in Mullingar, with Ray Dolan and the 12 Bongs, and Berry Jam Studios. Berry Jam, love jam. And yes, indeed, continuing on, if you'd like to join us on board the bus, ladies and gentlemen, to promote your business or to tell your story, PM us here on this channel. Rachel's have to come in there. She says, go Graig Berry, and loads of love. Woo! And continuing on, I feel I can get distracted very easily here, but I have to keep focused. Yes, if you want to get on the bus, or if you'd like to join us on the bus, send us a message and we'll get back to you. Please continue sending in all your messages of what's going on in your life and what you want to promote as well and want to share with other people. Send us into the platform and we will stick it on the platform and send it to everyone who is looking in. Clet Larkin Harty wishes her best friend Veronica Magalinder happy birthday. So have a super day, Veronica. Food shout out competition winner today is Daybreak Rustic Mullingar, and our Facebook page recommendation is Stair Naheran, History of Ireland. And just checking that one out this morning. Great history on that. A good page to check out. Shop local pick of the day is Siobhan Dunleavy, and Siobhan has a new book out at the moment, and I believe she's going to join us next week. It's Accepting and Connecting with Muscular Dystrophy. What a name of a word. And that's her new book, and the book is out on bookhubpublishing.com. She launched her book during the week, and we spoke on the phone. She's a bit of a character. I'm looking forward to meeting her, but she has muscular dystrophy, and I had to ask her to say it to me again because I found it hard to get it out. And anyway, she's a great woman. She's in good form. She's living with muscular dystrophy, and we're looking forward to seeing her very, very soon. If you'd like to read her book, it's on bookhubspublishing.com. Now, we got a message in there as well that the Leinster Mockra Vice President is in the Yo-Yo Cafe, Colin Barracks, Mullingar, 2 to 4. God, what day is it? I think it's Saturday. I didn't write it down. Call and see what they can do for you or what they're all about. Yes, it's on Saturday. It's between 2 and 4. It's in the Yo-Yo Cafe. That's literally, you go in the gates. It's on your right hand side in the Column Barracks. So big shout out to you guys in the Yo-Yo Cafe. Raharney United AFC are giving away last night €190 to Liam Bedowns. I think I wrote that right. And Mary Callahan is after winning. She's got the seller's prize, and she got €20. So it's a 50-50 lotto draw, and Raharney United are a fantastic club out in Raharney, and they're playing soccer. So big shout out to you guys, and thanks for sending in the information. The Downs GAA lotto last night was picked. There was 8,400 in the jackpot. The numbers are 5, 22, 26 and 28. If you have them numbers, you have 8,400 in your pocket. And we get more information tomorrow if you've won that number. Brilliant. Okay, Multifarnham GAA Lotto, it was on Sunday, and there was no winner of the jackpot, but they are giving away 10,100 this week in their lotto. And Calucan GAA jackpot is 13,000. And there's no word on that one yet. Has anyone won it? If you've won it, send us a message. And a big shout out always to our good friend Ken Smullen, who delivers dry food to kids in the Midlands. Would you believe that? This man is from Tullamore, and he's after sort of coming to Mullingar as well, and he's collecting dry food for children who are going to school hungry. Would you believe it? This is a first world country. We have a food shortage. And we have a problem with people living on the streets as well, and homelessness. We are a first world country, and Ken Smullen, fair play to you. A good friend, Noreen Murphy and Anthony, they collect dry food as well. If you want to call to them, just drop it down, and Ken will collect it. In the evening he usually comes, and there's more and more families in this predicament, and as we go along it probably will get worse. But anyway, to you, Ken, fair play to you. And if you want to go to Deals and pick out a spot in Deals that you can, there's a little box so you can buy some food, some dry food, and it'll be collected by our good friend Ken Smullen. Right then, let's see who is on board the bus and who has joined us and where they're from. Okay, we have Marion May is looking in there from Ballymahan, and a lot of girls are just looking in, mainly men or ladies actually. Bridget Nielsen's looking in from Yorkshire. Hello to you. And Red One is looking in from can't remember where he is. He's in North Africa, I think. Nancy Ritchie is looking in from Fife.
No way.
Yeah. And she's regularly on the bus. Nancy Ritchie, hello to you. I come from Fife. And Mary Cross looking in there from Somerset. Ray on the bus. Cannot hear the man. Oh my God. Well, we better turn him up. He's probably very quiet. He's from Fife. And Karina Ball is there as well, looking in from Holland. Hello to you. And Irene Gannon is on board. And Valentina's looking in from Bucharest. You're very, very welcome. And Frida is looking in from Belgium. Red One is there once again, and Brendan Donnelly is watching in from Chorley. I think it's Chorley he's in. Irene Gannon is looking in from Johnstown Bridge. Hello to you. And Derek and Karen are looking in from Crewe. That's the crew from Crewe. Liz is looking in from Dublin, and Johnny Dunleavy is there as well. Hello, Johnny. And who else? We've got Carmen Kendi looking in from London. And she says, lovely to see you and just booked my trip back home. Can't wait. Well, fair play to you, Carmen Kendi. And originally from Clare. Okay, Carmen Kendi once again. And Anne Robinson has joined us. We haven't seen in a while. And 7 days to go. Okay. Ray, please, before finishing this one live, one sing, Ray. Well, we sing, you see, later on, you see, Ben. We'll be singing later on, about 5 o'clock if you're around. Rachel is looking in there. Cornelia Masterson. I love that name. Fair play to you. She says, go on, Greg, once again. And Carmen Kennedy's there. And who else? I think we've got everyone on board the bus. Okie dokie. Rebecca is looking in there from London. So once again, folks, thanks for being on board. It's called the 12 Bong Show. We go live every day for 5 days, and we start at 12 because it has to be the 12 bongs at 12. And just realised my sister's birthday, Carol, 5 or 15. That's Mary's sister, so happy birthday to her. And more messages coming in there. So we're going to hit the road. Thank you for being on board. We're going to be back around 5 o'clock singing a tune or two for you, especially from both of us here. And it's Graig Berry and myself on board the bus. Thanks, Craig, for being on board.